Thank you for coming back for another stimulus update. Y'all, I'm going to get into the business stuff, building your own brand and business, just as soon as I can back away from the stimulus stuff a little bit. Right now, the stimulus stuff is the most important thing right now to a lot of people. So I will be backing off of this stuff in the near future and getting back into the business end of it. So y'all please subscribe to my channel, give me a comment, thumbs up, and let's just get into it. I got my notes here because you know my brain, I'll forget it. So I got my notes to go by here. Okay. People are wondering, will this stimulus package pass? There's 3 of them on the table now. You got the $2,000 a month. You got the $2,000 one time and then $1,000 a month after that. You've got the free rent and mortgage. Those are the 3 that I know about that's on the table right now. And every other day they seem to be putting a new one on the table. So we don't know what we're going to get. Out of all of them, the easiest one to implement would be the $2,000 a month. How they're going to do it is still up in the air. If they're going to do it is still up in the air. We don't know. So we just got to play a waiting game and see. They're not going to be in a big hurry for it. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to be in a hurry because they're all millionaires and billionaires. They don't care. They don't know the struggle that we're going through. But y'all, rest assured, something will be passed. This is a voting year. They want to look good to us. They want to get our votes, and this is how they will buy our votes. They think. I know who I'm voting for. I don't care what they do. Okay, Mitch McConnell, he's totally against it. He says they're spending way too much, and I tend to agree with him on the spending way too much. They are. But people needs help. I'm doing okay, but there's a lot of people out there, they don't even know where the next meal is coming from. People needs help bad. But Mitch McConnell is totally against it. The Democrats and Nancy Pelosi is all for it. Donald Trump is all for it. So when it comes right down to it, Mitch McConnell will have to jump on board and follow suit with them. It's a power game right now. Everybody wants to put their name on it. When it gets passed, everybody wants their name on it so they will look good because it's a voting year. Y'all, I know this is not very popular to talk about, and most people feel the same way I do about it. Y'all think that Donald Trump has the final say, that his word is gold. It's not. He's just a catalyst to get things done. It's his signature is what he's needed for. The most powerful person in the federal government, as bad as I hate to admit it, is Nancy Pelosi. She controls the pocketbook strings. She controls all the spending. So if she don't want something to pass, it's not going to pass. If she wants something to pass, it will pass. So I know that's not very good to hear, but Nancy Pelosi is the most powerful person in the federal government. We like it or dislike it. They don't change it. Okay, now on this $2,000 a month thing, personally, do I think it's going to pass? Yeah, it will pass, but not in the form that it's in right now. In my opinion, it will pass as a one-time payment for $2,000. And then after that, they'll go through this whole rigmarole again, voting on it and dragging their feet. But as far as 6 months to a year, no, that's not going to pass. That's ridiculous. I mean, think about it, folks. Just say, for instance, a single person gets $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year. Most people don't make that when they're working full time. I know for me and my wife, it's almost $50,000 a year. Even in my best years, I didn't make that much. So, take that for what it's worth. I don't think $2,000 a month is feasible. I don't think it will pass. I don't think it's got no chance in hell of passing. The one that I really think might pass is the $2,000 one-time payment, and then they will vote on another one if needed. But rest assured, Mitch McConnell is going to have to come on board and agree with them. That's just the bottom line. Okay, they're talking about also maybe loading it on prepaid cards, and everybody will get it, whether you got an address, bank account, or not. You can have places to go pick it up if you don't have a bank. This is to help the homeless people get theirs. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that a lot. This is going to cause a lot of homeless people to get robbed and maybe even killed for that stimulus prepaid card. There'll be so many people out there getting hurt, getting robbed. One homeless person is going to rob this person. One homeless person is going to kill this other person just to get that card from them. That's a very bad idea. I don't think they should do this. In order to get the stimulus, you need an address, bottom line. You need a bank account, bottom line. I don't know how the homeless people is going to do that. I know they need help, but man, they don't need that card in their pocket. That card is cash. But I hope they work out something for them. Okay, this is probably about all I've got today. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to talk about. I think it's time right now for Donald Trump, if he can do it. I don't know if he can or not. I don't know how much power he's got over this. He needs to put a gag on lawsuits. Can you imagine when this is all said and done? All of those scumbag TV lawyers going to be on TV trying to create bogus lawsuits to make themselves rich. This is going to be a circus. You know how those TV lawyers are. I wouldn't hire any of them. But I think they ought to stop all these lawsuits, because this is not a thing to sue people over. This is a pandemic. Nobody had control over it. Could it have been nipped in the bud sooner? Yeah. But still, nobody had real control over it. It's a pandemic. So, I don't think nobody should be able to be sued over it. Because when they're suing people, they're just doing it for personal gain. That's all. That's just my 2 cents on it. Get ready for a flood of bogus lawsuits and those scumbag TV lawyers. I love y'all. Until tomorrow, stay safe.